Hey everyone, there's a lot of discussion out there in the land of Marvel Snap all about High Evolutionary. The card recently got buffed from a 4-4 to a 4-6, and if I remember correctly, 4-6 was the original stat line of High Evolutionary. And so there's a lot of people out there saying, hey, listen, High Evo got a major buff. Is it back? Is High Evo a legitimate card now? Is it a legitimate card again? Is it an archetype you can rely on to get to Infinite, to win Infinity Conquest, to push into the higher ranks of the ladder? That's the question that people have been asking. Now, I am a massive enjoyer of High Evolutionary. I've taken High Evolutionary to competitive tournaments, done very well there, finishing second at Twitch Rivals using a High Evolutionary deck that no one else was bringing, no one else was doing. I mean, Kang was in that deck. Maybe that's what got carried. But what I'll tell you is that High Evo is a topic of interest for a lot of players. And in this video, we're going to answer the question, is he good? I'll tell you right now, no, I don't think he is. This is kind of unfortunate because I love High Evo. I love the way the game plays, but it's really unfortunate from the sense that it really does not feel like a strong card. It feels like it needs a lot more than this. And realistically, if you're playing High Evolutionary, you're probably playing the deck wrong. This is the last card you want to play in the deck, right? And if you have to play him, then you're probably losing anyways, right? And so we got 3 decks I want to showcase to you, but right now I feel like they're underperforming, but I do know there's a lot of interest in the cards. So let's actually talk some of the decks here. And you'll notice we are live on Twitch TV. Big shout out to our people here on Twitch, and much love to everybody. And if you haven't joined us on Twitch TV, definitely consider joining us there. What I will tell you though is we have 3 decks to talk about here today, and all of them, you can use for experimenting on your own to see how High Evo is performing in your own games and in your own bracket. But for me, again, a little underperforming. And trust me, I wanted to make a video all hyped up about High Evo. I don't think it's there yet. I just don't think it's there yet. So we went with traditional Evo. I even didn't use Hope Summers for this list. But the reason why we were playing this is because I know that High Evo is a relatively beginner-friendly deck, relatively inexpensive deck. So let's keep it that way. High Evo is a very natural inclusion in this deck. Not High Evo. Hope Summers is a very natural inclusion in this deck. So anyways, yeah, Coccia as well, but long story short, it just underperformed. Leech was valuable, but again, Leech is impacting only the on-reveal cards now. And so suddenly it has some high impact against the Heimdalls, which we were seeing, to some degree with the move excitement kind of being back. But Leech was not really being that impactful. The whole archetype just felt weak, right? Coccia was ironically pretty strong considering how much Killmonger you're seeing, Surfer making a bit of a resurgence with Fastos still being relevant to the meta. But overall, it just felt a little undertuned. And this is the very classic Evo deck. And if this isn't going to do it, then at its core, there's something problematic. And that takes you to the Debuff Evo deck. Now, of the 3 we played, this was actually probably the best performing. We're not seeing a lot of Luke Cage out there. And so the result is that these Abomination-based plays end up actually putting up some legitimate points. White Widow is very good, synergized with Abomination, Scorpion. All these cards do a really good job of giving you surprising amounts of burst power. I used to like a Moon Girl version of this deck, but we didn't exactly test that. I wanted to keep it a little more vanilla for this particular kind of experience. But again, I think there's a lot better decks you can be playing than Debuff Evo, even though this one of all of them did perform particularly well. Now, I tested a third. Now, statistically, Pixie Evo has been an outlier in performance for High Evo. When High Evo was effectively dead and the deck was just not being played at all, there were pockets of the meta where you could play Pixie Evo and be successful. And that's unfortunately, not really the case here. I actually, I only played maybe 15, 20 games of this list. Maybe not even that. And ultimately, it just underperformed, and we weren't getting quite enough value out of the Pixie. I did find that Mobius was a really good disrupting play, considering the amount of Sasquatch we're seeing, considering the amount of Sarah we're seeing. Mobius was great, Red Guardian was great, Coccia was great, but the whole deck didn't feel like it was getting the pop-off that you'd hope for from a Pixie, right? And often, of course, Pixie's always at the bottom deck. You never play Pixie on 2. Why would you play Pixie on 2? But anyways, again, it just felt a little weak. And if you can't kind of get cubes from this, then you kind of got to ask yourself, what's the core problem? What is the core problem? It's not the 2 power on High Evo. It's the overall shell, right? It's the reduction of the ability on the Wasp that we got, the nerf to the Thing. All those small kind of nerfs that we had to kind of accumulate over time on High Evo have ultimately resulted in an archetype that just does not put up the power that it should or that it could. It just does not compete in the modern era of Marvel Snap. It's also worth noting that Red Hulk absolutely destroys High Evo, and Red Hulk, while not being as popular as he used to be, is still out there. You're seeing a lot of Red Hulk. He will have a net negative impact on High Evo because naturally you're floating energy, and he just loves that. And so as a result, High Evo has some definite headwinds in its ability to get back into the meta. And I know there's a lot of people out there that want to still try. I'm going to have the links to the kind of the decks down below in the description. They are untapped links, so feel free to utilize them. And if you don't have untapped, by the way, you can use that link to sign up for untapped yourself. But what I will say is I do think there are better decks out there. And I know it's sad to make a YouTube video and be like, yes, High Evo, is he back? And then be like, no, he's not. He's not back, actually. But that's the honest truth, right? For me to try to hype up this card and be like, oh, you know, High Evo's back and all that stuff for, you know, clickbait nonsense would be disingenuous. I still think there's better decks out there. I'm going to show you some gameplay after this. The games were still fun. We won games. They were still fun to play, and Evo's playstyle is enjoyable. But no, I don't think it's as competitive as it could be. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. What you'll notice, we are on Twitch TV. Join our Twitch community using the link in the description and in the comment section down below. I'd love to see you there. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. Oh my gosh. Oh, they got a free Fastos. I get my She-Hulk out early. Oh no. Talk about value. They're playing a Thanos deck too. That is an immense amount of value. Unbelievable. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. Golden border Thanos with gold cards. You love to see it. Just in case, I'm going to go with Cosmo here. We have initiative. They're likely to play into the Nebula with another stone. Let's block it. Red Guardian. Oh. Imagine playing Red Guardian and just getting trucked. Still do not have it. Oh, we own initiative here. Never mind. Kyra here, or do we Cyclops? Let's Cyclops, get some pew pew happening. And then I think what we do is we Kyra to protect our big monster. They're playing a bit of a fancy deck. Possible Shang-Chi gameplay. You never know. Classic Soulstone mid gameplay. Kyra into Pew Pew? Kyra Pew Pew? Yeah, I think we do this. There's Scar. He blobs right? Damn, we're just short here. We tie. This Thanos is sexy. Do you actually go Misty Knight into High Evo? Does the High Evo difference matter here? Do we win by 2 in Monster Island? The problem is we're going to get blobbed. All right, guys, listen. High Evo just got buffed. Let's find out. Let's find out if High Evo's 2 power is enough to win us this game. He plays blob right always. Space Stone. It's Skill Obsidian. Oh my gosh. That's a dub? That's not what I expected. No Blobberoonie for you. We do got that Fastos. We actually just won against a turn 1 Fastos. Turn 1 Fastos. And they lost. How does that happen? All right, listen. There are so many options here. Scorpion into Bar Sinister is disgusting. As is White Widow. I mean, White Widow is just a dub, but I kind of want a Scorpion, but we should White Widow. I should have snapped it. Scorpion would have been fun too. I'm going to snap multiple times as I am very confident in the condition of this game.
Snap. Oh, snap.
Do you think they understand that I've snapped? I think they get it. I think they understand it now. I should snap? I didn't think of it. I didn't think that I should snap. I feel silly. But now I've done it. Damn. Let's see what they do. This is a Kitty Pride deck. Very unlikely they have Skillmonger. I think I skip Infinite. We don't have She-Hulk yet.
Hello, hello.
Do they have Shang-Chi? That's the question. If I hard skip again, he's a 4. I think I hard skip again here. I can't believe they're committing so hard on the right. Just because, you know what? Just because they're committing so hard right, I might send right. We don't need mid. Heroes never die.
Hello, hello.
We can't do that. We can't do that. You guys, the amount of stress is just too much. They have initiative. They can blow up the Sunspot. But can they blow up everything? I really wanted to play right, for what it's worth. We got some Iron Man gameplay, unexpected.
Hello. Can you understand me?
Easy smash. I still think we could have won right. I love baiting Danger Room. It's too good. It's too fun. It's too fun. Now, this game was unfair because of the White Widow. White Widow is just such an unfair card right now. I can't... This card doesn't survive patches and OTAs, I think. I think this card gets changed. All right, guys. We've never lost with this song going. We got to get that dub. As mid-tier comes out with 5 gifted. Appreciate you so much. All right. Got some arrow gameplay. We do this?
We are the future.
What are you guys doing to this Cosmo? Back and forth over and over again. Absolutely no chill. We've never lost with this song, and I'm not starting now. We always get the win. We never lose. We snap. We send. Told you. All right, we got Magic gameplay here. Could Scorpion on purpose and, like, you know, pump their hand a bit? I think we're going to Magic. Let's Magic right. I like New York because I treat it as pure bait. Probably should have gotten rid of New York now. We got an actual move gamer. I respect it. I respect it a lot. People are trying to move. I get it. I like the way you move. Do. It's got some Vulture gameplay. Let's obstruct their movement a bit here. So they're hoping for some Gwen Stacy gameplay here, I think. There it is. I kind of want to get this pew pew going still. I might skip this into Slam Infinite. This sucks though. Not having Sunspot on the board. I hate this so much. Fascinating. I think we drop Hulk mid. Spider-Woman Abomination, Hulk gets +2. Let's try this. Do they Heimdall? Heimdall always pushes. I think they Heimdall here. We out-trade it with Spider-Woman. Actually, we won't. I'm going to send it out of pure curiosity. I think we lose left, though. I'm not going to do... I don't care. I don't want to do the math. It's too late. Heimdall left beats us, though. Staggy? What? How'd you lose your vulture lane? Oh no!
Victory.
What have you done? Why would you do that? I actually flat out lost a Heimdall left. Why would you Grandmaster? What was the plan? Oh no, move gamers. This is why move frustrates people, man. You overthink yourself. I overthought themselves. I don't know what just happened here. Our high Evo experience tonight has been very negative. It's disappointing. Let's catch them with a red. They always play here. Well, that's something. Wasn't expecting a brood.
Opponent snapped.
Do we draw Mobius and Mobius? Do we draw Mobius and Mobius? That is the question I ask myself today. Okay. They didn't take the Wrath? We do not draw Mobius and Mobius. Silver Surfer, hard to win Space Throne, for what it's worth. Cyclops the power? When he's in High Evolutionary, he gains an additional power. Oh, Red Hulk is actually a pretty big deal here. Oh, look, it's Pixie. I got 2 Red Hulks. There's no way, right? You know what would be actually pretty sensual? Do this, drop this, don't even play the 19, float. Or do I float the 6? No, they won't be able to win here, right? No, adds 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It actually beats us by 1. We need the pew pew. This is the correct play. Let's see. Okay. Made the correct call for 8. There it is. Good game. Good game, Venom.
Victory.
What was their Free 6-drop. I'm in the pool. I think Fastos is probably ultimately okay. I'm in that pool. We just need more time with Fastos. Oh, man. That is a nice Kitty Pride. You just cannot deny it. Fastos is no Makari, though. That's true. That is true. There's no question. There's no question. We could absolutely squeeze Red Guardian into this deck. Just kind of tricky. How do you do it? How do you do it? You know? How do you get him into this deck? We might go Cyclops mid next turn, because I doubt they're going to play into New York. More Fastos gameplay. Speak of the devil. All this Fastos gameplay. I'm getting nervous for people, man. People are playing him unironically on turn 3. Getting all this value. I love Spider-Woman. What? What? We just get Stegron? And it actually worked? Was that an unironic Stegron? I can't. I actually am in shock. I deserve it. I deserve it. I was chirping Fastos, and look what just happened. Look at this absolute Chad Stegron. I got nothing to say. I'm embarrassed. That would have been a free abomination. I'm not scared. You cannot intimidate me, gamer. It's always Magneto. Damn. Tie game.
Tie.
That was pretty spicy. They're cooking, man. They're cooking. I'm not even mad.